Pentagon Jr. squaring off with Matt Jackson.
These guys got a nice rivalry because, quite frankly, Ray Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. think they're the best tag team in the world. And there's a lot of fans that probably would agree with them.
That's right, JR. If the belts weren't on the line tonight, this rivalry would be still just as heated. These two teams can both make a claim for the best tag team in the world. Pentagon Jr. takes the side headlock, and the two older brothers starting things off. Oh, Pentagon looking for the Penta driver very early. Matt reverses, rolls through.
That's the beautiful thing about Matt Jackson, the ability to roll through a situation. Folks are proud to tell you that our program tonight is trending worldwide. We thank you for that.
Hashtag on Twitter, by the way, AEWDON, double or nothing, of course, what that stands for. Please continue to tweet. We love the attention. And bring back some wrestling fans.
We're trending worldwide, Alex. You said that earlier.
Yeah.
I believe it.
We are.
Now Pentagon Jr. tagging out to his younger brother, Ray Phoenix, to square off with Matt Jackson.
Ray Phoenix, 28 years old.
The crowd chanting Animo.
But he's been in wrestling 12 years.
Side headlock grab by Matt. Blind tag there by Nick.
And that's where some of that rust may be coming into effect here in this match.
Well, you can't afford to make too many mistakes.
Whoa, over the top. No, reversing. Ray Phoenix.
They got caught to the Young Bucks. Just got out wrestled right there, outmaneuvered by Phoenix and Pentagon Jr., who on that occasion had better teamwork.
Well, they put in the reps. 48 tag team matches in the year 2019. The Young Bucks, two. One in Tokyo, one in Puebla. Their third coming here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now Nick Jackson, the younger brother, tags in against the younger brother of the Lucha Brothers, Phoenix. Moves to the midsection, knocks him back. Bandera up and over the top. Nick lands on the apron. Went for the drop kick, trying to take out the ankles of Nick. Nick vaults over the top. Went for that running kick. Nick goes over the top. Phoenix. Screw high kick, dodged by Phoenix, double drop kick, exchange on the floor. Neither man gets the better of one another.
Yeah, you gotta like that. You gotta like that exchange, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of one-upsmanship on display here.
Somehow things already at a fevered pitch here in the opening moments of this matchup.
So Ray Phoenix encouraging Nick Jackson to get back in the ring. There they are. Good idea. Nice snug shoves.
Phoenix with the shoulder block. Neither man willing to give ground.
Ray Phoenix thinking.
Whoa!
And then acting, right?
I wasn't thinking about that. Two big palm strikes.
The overhand baseball-style chop lighting up the chest of Nick Jackson. Nick thinking better of it, laying in some right forearms.
Oh, drop kick. Excellent. Excelente.
Phoenix positioning Matt right where he wants him, so his brother, Pentagon Jr., can come in with that Gamangiri, rolling through that high running forearm. Oh, a brain breaker.
That double strike. Straight kicks right to the head.
Phoenix puts on the brakes, hook kick.
Man, Young Bucks being really challenged here.
Sling blade, center of the ring. This could be over before it gets started. Cazadora into, a splash.
The cover now. Here's the cover.
Only a 2 count from Rick Knox.
Jim, to use like football vernacular, this is like when the home team, in a way, falls behind like 28-0 in the first quarter. But, by the way, the Young Bucks, should they survive this match, will be at Fyter Fest June 29th in Daytona Beach, Florida. Los Lucha Brothers, the same thing. Tickets going on sale Wednesday at noon. Again, Wednesday at noon. Fighter Fest, June 29th, Daytona Beach, Florida. Already announced, Cody is going to be taking on Darby Allin, and CEO Gaming President Alex Jabali is going to be taking on
Big high-risk offense counter. Nice job.
Nick capturing the arm of Pentagon, taking Phoenix down with the tiaras.
You know, Nick, 29 years of age. Under normal circumstances, he's got a lot of room to grow at 29. It's going to be amazing at how good he will be when he gets more experience.
Whoa! Lariat from Matt takes down both of the Lucha Brothers. And Matt was dealing with the back injury for much of 2018, forcing Nick Jackson to do a lot of the heavy lifting for the Young Bucks. This layoff was partially to give Matt's back time to heal. We'll see if that was effective.
Matt got in a little hurry there. Power slam.
Spear combination.
That back seems to be doing okay, Excalibur.
Yeah. That military press slam ends up being a modified power slam and how it's delivered. And that was a lot of momentum, a lot of juice from Matt.
The Young Bucks, in their time off, really adding to their repertoire, doing a lot of moves that I have not seen them perform before. I may have called more Young Bucks matches than just about anybody, and I've not seen half of the stuff they're breaking out here tonight.
And apparently a new finisher is in the works here, Excalibur, that they've been working on, but we have not seen yet. Can't wait to see if they're able to unveil that here tonight against those Lucha Brothers.
A little heated in there right now.
Yeah, Pentagon Jr.
Somewhat personal.
Pentagon Jr. insulting Mama Buck. Matt not taking too kindly to that.
Nor should he.
But right now, doing a great job cutting the ring in half as Nick, maybe taking a little too much time. Oh, the 15%! We haven't seen in a while.
You called it. He who hesitates is lost. But look at that succession of kicks, counters.
The beautiful step over break of the wrist capture into the soul butt, taking Pentagon Jr. off of his feet.
Nick checking on his brother, asking if he's okay. There's a tag.
And Ray Phoenix still down off of the apron. He's been a non-factor in the last few minutes of this match.
Little double team, Young Bucks style.
Over the top into the tiaras, taking down Pentagon. And a classic Young Buck.
Right to the face. Good accuracy, good aim. As the Young Bucks now seem to be finding their range, their groove, if you will.
You can't come to Vegas and not play the hits. The Young Bucks breaking out the old offense, adding it to the new offense, keeping the Lucha Brothers guessing. And that has got to be their strategy.
Straight right hand. Nothing fancy about that. Just a straight right hand right to the face. Pentagon Jr.
In the corner, goes up and over the top. Nobody home for Matt.
Oh, another miscue. Another mistake, quite frankly, timing-wise.
Penta. Oh, monkey flip!
Man.
Just when you thought the Bucks were getting it together, they fall apart again. They're their own worst enemy in this match so far.
And now Ray Phoenix. Phoenix up on the turnbuckle, or up on the apron, waiting for the tag.
Let's not forget, too, that the Bucks are the champions. They won the titles from Pentagon and Phoenix in a match that Excalibur mentioned was very controversial.
That's right.
Man, that's controversial.
Phoenix, the overhand chop. Escalera, reverse kick up to the top.
My God, what a counter. Amazing.
Phoenix rolls through into the crusher.
That could do it. It should do it.
Oh! Phoenix can't believe it, and I can't either. And JR, you mentioned the controversial fashion in which the Young Bucks won. They came to the ring after Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix defeated Los Mercenarios for the AAA tag team titles. They had already wrestled once. The Young Bucks surprised them. They were winded, they were battered, and the Young Bucks took advantage. Now they're on equal footing, and it seems like the Lucha Brothers have the advantage.
A stinging chop right across the chest region. Tag made. Older brother Pentagon Jr. at 34 gets a tag in from his 28-year-old brother, Ray Phoenix.
And Pentagon with that low kick targeting the outside of the thigh, the IT band, preventing Matt from basing on that leg, from getting a wide vertical base.
And we saw Pentagon at All In last September push Kenny Omega to the limit. He has won world championships as a singles performer in multiple companies. I mean, he is a big-time player in the pro wrestling world.
Those quadriceps could be very problematic for any athlete, including a pro wrestler. Biggest muscle in the body, the quadricep for Morris.
Oh, man. The flipping stunner. Pentagon tried to bail out at the last moment, but instead got brought down on the side of his neck.
And as soon as you think one team is gaining a discernible advantage, it changes. Tag made.
Phoenix comes in, knocking. Oh, Nick! The flying soul butt to the face. Northern Lights suplex. Matt
Floats over.
Locomotion, maybe. Yes. A second one, perhaps the third. This train is unstoppable. Now steps through. Shark shooter.
Shades of Bret Hart with that sharpshooter. Man, I tell you, it has been a great night for both these teams, but Matt Jackson's especially had some amazing moments.
Matt Jackson in the same sequence, invoking Bret Hart and Hiroshi Hase.
Japanese legend, for those who are unaware, the 1990s quit pro wrestling to get into government, believe it or not.
I've had calls in his matches in my career. He's amazing. He became a senator.
Yeah.
And they're...
Oh, gosh! Pentagon didn't even know it was coming.
What a kick to the face.
Face buster, planting him on the crown of the head. Nick, off the apron, takes out Pentagon Jr. on the outside.
Perpetual offensive motion with amazing accuracy. Taking crazy chances.
And staring into the camera with those baby blue eyes.
There's no performer, I think, more so in AEW that you have to keep your head on a swivel when facing him than Nick Jackson, because he is the proverbial poetry in motion.
Let's take another look at Nick Jackson single-handedly dismantling the Lucha Brothers. Shoulder to the midsection. Now Nick, but back in the ring with that rising knee strike. And now the running bulldog lariat combination.
Man, this kid is turning it up here. Yes, indeed. He's motivating himself to take it to another level and try to finish his business here.
And Alex, you mentioned how the Lucha Brothers primarily started their career as singles performers. Imagine if the Young Bucks were singles performers. Sky would be the limit.
Young Bucks, teamwork, tandem.
The top sunset flip, step through. Sasakatame sharp shooter.
Stereo sharpshooters by the Young Bucks on Phoenix and Pentagon.
The center of the ring, you can see pain written all over the face of Pentagon Jr. as they make that long crawl to the ropes.
You come to America to win your titles back and you lose by submission. It would be humiliating for this match team.
Young Bucks have been humiliating him enough already. You win by submission, I mean, that's really the final straw.
Hard, fast-paced. Hard style. I like this. Why can't tag team wrestling be great? Is there any excuse, any reason? Not with teams like this. It has to be great. There's no other options.
That's what we're about here in AEW, right?
Now Nick making the climb to the top. 450 splash!
Both legs are hooked and a kick to the head.
Penta breaking it up at the last moment, coming behind the back of Matt Jackson. I think he lost track of Pentagon Jr. on the floor.
Matt only has himself to blame for that one. And you can see the frustration on his face because of it.
He knows. Tag made. It's almost like a restart again.
Right.
And, you know, these high-level matches have only got so many restarts left in them before somebody finally puts the other team away. You're too good to keep holding on.
Running powerbomb, enziguri combination.
Wow. Great teamwork. Amazing timing, too. Those kicks are synchronized. These guys as I said earlier, they think it's won. Do the Young Bucks.
Ray Phoenix set up on the top. Matt Jackson crawling up as Nick putting himself in powerbomb position.
Is this the new move? I think this
No, it's not. This is actually harkening back to the feud with the Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh my God, how close. Well, that's an incredible will to win and survive by Ray Phoenix. There's no doubt about that. How he kicked out, I'll never know, but he did. The match continues. It's one fall. The Bucks tag team titles, the AAA titles are on the line here in Las Vegas.
The Young Bucks shouting out two of their greatest rivals, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, with that move. They've fallen victim to it numerous times, and now adding it to their arsenal. Oh!
The Bucks took their eye off the ball there momentarily, and with a huge sense of urgency, Pentagon Jr. is trying to close the deal.
Oh, super kick!
Ran right into a super kick.
Super kicks all around.
Oh, God! Big roundhouse kicks. The action is hot. It is furious. It is compelling, and it deserves a standing ovation. This is great tag team wrestling. I got no dog in the hunt, but I'm damn sure enjoying this tag team match.
Rick Knox administering the 10 count as Matt Jackson and Pentagon, the two older brothers, back up to their feet on the ring apron. Or at least Matt is. Now Pentagon being brought up to his feet the hard way. Fights on. Oh, kick again to that outside thigh. Right hand between the eyes.
That just becomes a Charlie horse cramping, knotting up situation. And it will affect everything that...
Oh, double pump kick. Both men going down.
It'll affect everything that Matt Jackson's trying to do. His left leg is going to be problematic.
And especially when it comes to all the double team maneuvers that the Young Bucks like to do.
Ray Phoenix looks to the outside, but hangs on.
Made a nice U-turn there and kick to the head.
Kamingiri. Oh, Pentagon!
Oh, my God! Good God Almighty! Good Lord! Impact!
Double destroyers!
Wow! Man, oh man, I tell you what. If that didn't do it, what will?
Yeah.
That must be what Phoenix and Pentagon are thinking. What the hell do we have to do?
Exactly what they're thinking.
We give them our best shots. Is it not enough to win the titles back? Good grief.
Thrown everything but the kitchen sink at them.
Right around the ring post goes a human body. Matt Jackson. Yes, indeed, fans. They're loving tag team action.
And now, Pentagon ordering his brother up.
Oh, my God. Amazing second floor elevation.
Phoenix taking to the skies, crashing down only to rise once again.
Again, the momentum has changed. Pentagon and Phoenix in control. They want to win their titles back. They're the challengers here.
Pentagon with Matt Jackson up on his shoulders. Oh,
Oh, my God.
oh, Patrick Driver. And now Ray Phoenix, Escalera, sent on a Tommy Cole. No!
How close was that? The hand was coming down. It was so close to canvas, you couldn't even count it.
And you saw Matt looking on helplessly, right? As the count was going on. He could provide no help to Nick to break that up.
And Nick had to know it. He knew that no rope break was coming. He had to dig deep to be able to kick out of that.
These fans looking on in shock and awe. Tag made.
Now Pentagon, the legal man, in there with Nick Jackson. They're doing a little game planning. JR, I think they might have thrown their best shot at them. Now
that's what I'm thinking.
They're calling audibles.
Just go to brutality.
Find a 3-second interval that you can keep shoulders down and go shower. Get the hell out of here. Right out of your television screen. Out of nowhere.
Matt Jackson coming with that super kick.
Matt demanding a tag. He knows his brother needs it, and they get it.
Wild swing and a miss. Half and half. Dumping Pentagon on the back of his head. Ray Phoenix springing up. Oh, to the super kick.
Double super kick to an airborne Ray Phoenix.
Matt squaring Ray Phoenix up in the corner, charging in. Oh, the big boot.
Boot right to the chin. Elevated Ray Phoenix right off his feet.
Matt Jackson with a hell of a kick.
And a lot of sense of urgency here. Got to execute.
He's got Ray Phoenix hooked up.
Phoenix trying to get away, just goes higher.
Top rope brain buster. Shouting out Tijuana's own El Generico. Unbelievable.
Amazing maneuver, great offense. Dropping the man face first on the turnbuckle, but can the Bucks close the deal?
Pentagon up on the shoulders of Matt Jackson. 450 splash. Moonsault press more. Bang for your. But no!
Wow. I was betting some money on that one here in Las Vegas.
They've won so many matches with that.
Yeah.
Well, think about this. If Ray Phoenix hadn't rolled to the floor, he would have been the target for the pinfall.
Injuries. There's some nagging situations starting to set in on all four of these men, and rightfully so. How could there not be? Matt holding his neck. That's not good.
Yeah, no wonder after this match.
Necks are one of the worst things in the world to injure. There's no doubt about that.
Matt picking him up, shouts to Big Kev, package pile driver, Escalera.
Oh, God! Walking the ropes,
Two,
down, near fall. Action is everywhere.
Matt Jackson is disconsolate.
You can't believe it.
I feel the same way as Matt. What's it going to take to win this match? I mean, you mentioned it, Excalibur. These guys are digging deep into a very vast repertoire of wrestling maneuvers. Incredible double teamwork.
Pulling maneuvers out of their former antagonist playbook. We saw them shout the Motor City Machine Guns. We saw them shout out El Generico and Kevin Steen. Two of their biggest rivals, and now the Meltzer driver avoided. Oh no! Pentagon looking to break the arm of Matt. Hammer blows to the ribs.
Submission time.
Oh, he slapped the arm.
Oh, what a lethal. Oh, good Lord. A combination. That's Man, I'm getting exhausted. Mentally exhausted. This is amazing. How good is this, folks?
Matt Jackson, you can see clutching that left arm. We don't know if it's dislocation, a separation, or what.
Hey, and give Ray Phoenix credit. He has taken care of Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson all the way up near the top of the stage.
He's about a mile away,
yeah,
seemingly. That leaves Matt Jackson by himself right now.
And the pinpoint accuracy of Phoenix, those thrust kicks to the shoulder.
Arm wringer. Boom, right, you saw it. You saw exactly the motive and the application of that kick to where the arm connects to the shoulder there.
And Matt, when he sets up for the Indy Taker, when he sets up for the Meltzer driver, he clutches his opponent with both arms. He has to do it, but Ray Phoenix, Animo, the spirit, he can feel it. Oh, look at this. Matt with one arm.
Can he hold it? Can he hold it?
With one arm.
Matt trying to hold it.
Nick Jackson up on the apron.
Brothers back.
Outside driver.
One arm cover. Yes.
Wow.
The Young Bucks have battled through hell and high water. To hell and back. Phoenix and Pentagon to win this tag team matchup.
Playoff tag team champions, Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young